Hello, my name is Alina and I represent international recruitment company Clarus. We have a big experience in internship programs and want to tell you how to prepare for internship. We have a big experience in internship programs and want to tell you how to prepare for internship. If you have some questions, send your email at application@clarusapex.com. I'll try to answer all of them. Webinar will last for about 30 minutes. Don't be afraid if you will miss some part of webinar. You will get a copy of the recording at your email. If you are a graduating student without working experience and dream to work abroad, internship program will help you. More and more businesses are looking for internship experience on their resumes of their entry-level job candidates. During this webinar, you will know how to get an internship abroad, how to make a good resume without working experience, how to write internship cover letter, how to choose the employer and recruitment company whom you can trust, and other important and useful information. But how do you find an internship? The first step in answering the question, how do I find an internship, is asking what I want to do. Start looking at industries that you're interested in and get a feel for what they're looking for. Make a list of the industries you might want to work in and then start listing potential internships in each one. Internships should be tailored on your interests and your skills. If you're majoring in hospitality, you probably won't be qualified for an engineering internship. The company should also offer the kinds of things you're looking for in an internship. If working remotely or being able to access your personal social media at work are important factors, keep them in mind when making your list. You should also look at which countries you might want to try out or that you've always wanted to visit. Step 2. Prepare your CV. Your CV is your chance to grab the potential employer's attention and demonstrate what they will gain from employing you as an intern. You've only got about 15 seconds to grab a recruiter's attention to the paper, so do it right. Don't have typos in your resume and try not to let it get longer than a page. I know you want to expand on all the things that make you a great person, but keep it short. A CV is effectively a sales document. Imagine you're marketing yourself like a product. Be sure to highlight your strengths and provide the evidence to prove it, to show how the organization will benefit from your skills and experience. Usually, the most effective CV format for an undergraduate student is the chronological CV, which clearly details your experience in reverse chronological order, most recent first. What you have to include? Personal details. Imagine your name to be the headline or title with your contact details as the subheading, ideally in bold. Include full name, contact address, telephone number and email address, date of birth and nationality. Profile. Summarize your selling points. Mention what you are studying, your key strengths and skills, relevant experience, internship fields of interest, and career ambitions. This should be a short, concise paragraph. Education. Detail your academic experience since the age of 16, most recent first. Include dates, name and location of institution, level of qualification, subject studied, and grades achieved. For your degree, mention 2 or 3 classes relevant to your chosen internship field. Working experience, if you have it, of course. Paid or voluntary. Include dates, job title, name of employing organization, main responsibilities, skills demonstrated, and result or achievement. Where possible, quantify your results. Diplomas and awards. Key skills and achievements. Include knowledge and experience of IT, foreign language ability, any awards or outstanding achievements. Mention anything you feel is essential to your application that is not mentioned elsewhere on your CV. Interests. This section offers the employer the chance to find out more about your personality, you as an individual. Try to be a bit different. Avoid just saying socializing, reading, and going out with friends. General tips and advice. Be concise. Ensure that every sentence counts and includes relevant information. Avoid vague general statements. Be specific. Your CV should be a maximum of 2 pages. Be eye-catching. Ensure the CV is clear, easy to read, using bullet points to separate sections of text. Use bold for headings. Be positive. Use active verbs in the past tense to emphasize what you did. For example, organized, managed, coordinated. Be honest. Always provide evidence for your claims. Be knowledgeable. Research and identify the skills required for your chosen field and clearly describe examples where you have demonstrated those skills. Step 3. Write a cover letter. Do some serious research on each company that you are going to contact and apply to. The best thing you can do to recommend yourself to a company is to be well versed on what they do and how they do it. The more you know, the better you fit into the already established order of the company, and the less they have to think about training you. Cover letters are also a very important piece of applying for an internship. The first paragraph should say who you are, where you go to school, what the job is that you're applying for, and how you came to apply. It helps a lot if you can include a name of someone with a personal connection. You should also clarify where you're located geographically. If the internship is in a city other than where you live or go to school, say you're planning to be there during the dates of the job. Don't say you could be there. If the student shows hesitation, that translates to ambivalence about whether they want the job. Say where you learned about the job. For example, my name is Alina and I am a freshman at University of California, planning to major in communications. An upperclassman from the department forwarded your flyer about the summer internship at Frankenheimer Public Relations in New York City. I'm very interested in the internship, which sounds like it would be my ideal job. I'm a New York native and plan to be in the city from June 1st through early September. All job seekers, even college freshmen, should have a LinkedIn profile, which can be a great place to discover whether you know someone connected to the company where you want to work. The second paragraph has to connect the dots between you and the employer. Before you write it, print out the job posting and go through it with a highlighter. Note the buzzwords and incorporate them into this part of the letter. Also spend at least an hour on the company site reading and thinking, including clicking through every link. If the firm has a blog, read at least a dozen entries. Check out the firm's presence on social media and do a wide-ranging Google search. Describe how your experiences meet the challenges presented in the job description. If you're a college freshman, it's fine to work experience you gained in the school. For example, I see you're looking for someone who has the ability to multitask while staying organized and being efficient. When I worked at Frank's Bicycles, I juggled a demanding backlog of deadline sensitive repairs with the responsibility of staffing the counter and waiting on customers. In the third paragraph, further describe your personal traits and how they make you a great candidate for the job. You're cooperative, work well with others, you have a great work ethic. Again, give short but specific examples of those skills. You should try to tell one or two line stories about yourself that show how your skills match to the job and expand upon the job description is in your resumes. For example, when I was working at Frank's Bicycles, I helped a client who was looking for a Dachshund folding bike, which the store didn't stock. Within an hour, I found a distributor willing to make a one-time delivery of the bike the customer wanted. To wrap up, say when you'll get in touch. I'll try you by phone next Tuesday at 2 o'clock and hope we can connect. Proofread carefully and get someone you trust to check for spelling, grammar, and word use. Getting any of this wrong is a red flag that says don't hire me. Spend very little time writing about yourself and devote most of the letter to why you would be thrilled to work in this job for this employer. Step 4. Choose a recruitment company. Once you've decided that you want to complete an internship, the next step is how you will organize the placement. You have two options. Organize it on your own directly with the host company or apply to an agency who will arrange it on your behalf. Benefits of applying directly to a host company. A lower cost. When you arrange the internship directly, you save agency fees, but the result is not guaranteed. Choose the companies. You can decide which companies you would like and send them your CVs. This way, you have the opportunity to complete the placement in a company that you have chosen and dreamed about. Benefits of applying through an agency. Ongoing support and assistance. If you decide to apply through an agency, you will have a contact person by your side the whole time before and during your internship. Prior to your start date, the agency will help you write your CV, your letter, and prepare for upcoming interviews. The mission of every agency should be to arrange beneficial internship placements that meet the specific expectation of each and every student. During the internship, the agency can assist you in case there are any problems with the internship or in general. Keep in mind that not all internships are perfect immediately. Maybe you aren't satisfied with the tasks you're given. Maybe the host company offers the lower level of training that your academic studies, or you simply don't get along. Your agency will already have a strong relationship with the host company and may be able to resolve any issues, or your agency will help you with finding another placement that is a better fit. They can find another company for you and make sure that things don't escalate when you're having trouble. If you organize the internship on your own, you don't have this security. You could fail and don't find a replacement. That's a frustrating experience and could cause unnecessary time delays. All of these can be prevented by choosing the agency from the beginning. Guaranteed placement. An agency can assure you that you will get placed. Even if you have little or no experience in your field, there will be a suitable company and placement for you. This will make the whole application process so much easier. Agencies often have a well established and developed network of companies. This means that these companies will be more likely to consider you as their intern than they would without the influence of the agency. When the agency has a good reputation, host companies will rely and trust the experience of the agency. So a host company will be more open to considering your CV when it comes from an agency rather than from you directly. Extra benefits. Many agencies provide interns with extra services to add value to the experience. This can include social meetings and newsletters. With regular intern meetings, you will soon meet people that are in the same situation as you. You'll find new friends and people to hang around or travel with. It's a relief to know that you will be able to meet new friends easily. This can make your stay more fun for you. You can establish a whole network of friends and contacts all over the world and continue to share experience with them. Additional help. An agency will assist you with much more than just the placement. Prior to your departure from your home, they will be able to help you with finding the right visa and insurance. It can get confusing to keep track of anything that needs to be organized prior to your departure. The agency knows everything that needs to be done from years of experience and will prepare all the documents for you and guide you through the process. Many agencies provide assistance when it comes to finding the right accommodation. They have contacts in the country and know the best and cheapest place to stay. It can be hard to arrange accommodation from overseas, so relax and just leave it to your agency. This makes things so much more convenient for you. This will save you from being tricked into paying for accommodation that doesn't exist also. Some agencies even provide assistance when you book your flights, offering you special deals and cheaper prices. They can also arrange airport pickup so you won't be lost on your first day and can be sure that you will get to the accommodation safely without worrying. If anything should go wrong during your travels, you can be sure that they will assist you whatever the problem might be. Feel free to use all their services because it is their job to make your internship experience as convenient, safe, and memorable as possible. Step 5. Be prompt. Whenever you make contact with someone at a company, assuming they're interested in you, they'll ask for your materials. This could be as simple as a resume and a cover letter, or it could extend to an entire portfolio of your creative works. Send in this information as soon as possible. Recruiters are busy people and they appreciate someone who is on top of their game and who responds quickly and efficiently. Apply to open positions early so that you can follow up early and can demonstrate an eagerness to fill the role. Step 6. Interviews. If you've managed to land an internship, you're halfway there. Only halfway, maybe even only one third, depending on how many rounds of interviews the company has. Phone interviews. While this arm's length interview put less pressure on your physical appearance, it is still a very important step in the process of landing that internship. The most important thing you should remember with a phone interview is not to interrupt. Be respectful and do not interrupt. Wait for an opening. Listen and respond to the questions. Keep the answers brief and address to interviewers' questions without launching an in-depth tale of your life story. Skype interviews. Create a professional Skype ID. Organize quiet and tidy place. Make sure your clothing is appropriate. We conducted a webinar how to get jobs successfully after the Skype interview. You can watch the recording on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/clarusapex. In-person interviews. Obviously, you'll need to dress the part, so know what kind of dress code is common for the industry you're interviewing for is crucial. This goes back to all that research you did. Make sure your hand isn't clammy when you shake the interviewer's hand. Wipe it on your pants first if you have to. And do not be the limp fish handshake. Similar rules apply in person as over the phone. Do not interrupt, answer questions as completely but as briefly as possible. And don't talk yourself silly. But now there's a physical element. Keep eye contact when listening to your interviewer. Do not fidget, it makes you look restless and impatient. Be friendly but not informal, even when interviewing is an informal workplace. And no matter what, always have questions for the interviewer, whether you're taken on the phone or in person. Have at least two good questions to ask when the interviewer says, "Do you have any questions?" If at the end of the interviewer hasn't asked you if you have any question, ask them anyway. And step 7, repeat. Don't give up. Every rejection is a new opportunity to look for a new opportunity. And believe me, you're not going to get every internship you apply for. You're going to receive a lot of sorry we've chosen someone else. And even more opportunities will pass without a response at all. Don't be discouraged. To get an internship, you have to be a special breed of persistent. You can do it. Our company Clarus offers a unique internship program with top 4 and 5-star hotels in Thailand that guarantees the right career start. To learn more, subscribe Clarus in social media. And now questions. What are the requirements? Do I need working experience? No, you don't need working experience. You need diploma at industry that you're interested in. If you want to get an internship at hospitality, you need hospitality certificate. How long does the registration process last? This process lasts for about 1 month. How long does it take to get visa? About 7 working days. If I'm not the student, can I use this program? If you have a diploma at hospitality industry, you can use this program. You need to apply your CV at internship@clarusapex.com. We will review your CV and will connect with you. Is this program paid? Yes, this program is paid. For more details, you can send your CV and you will know everything during your interview. Okay, friends, we have limited time and now we need to finish our webinar. So thank you for your attention and I wish you to find the best internship and to get your dream job. Goodbye.